Alright, we're going to take a quick look at what's called the Cartesian coordinate system or the rectangular coordinate system, which is going to get us started on graphing some lines and stuff here soon. First, let's get our tool ready here. Okay, here we have this line that goes horizontal, which we call the x-axis, and this line up and down that we call the y-axis, and they're perpendicular to each other, so it comes together at a right angle, and it makes a grid for us. And on this grid, which goes infinitely in all directions, we're going to draw some things, graph some things that represent some equations. And there's all kinds of other fun stuff we can do, but first you need to learn what the system means. First, we have coordinates, which are two numbers, which we will represent as what we'll call an ordered pair, which is two numbers in parentheses separated by a comma. So let's say 3 and 2. Well, this would mean we go to the x number 3, which is here, and the y number 2, which is there, and we put a dot. I guess I should use a bigger one. So we go where the x is 2. I mean, the x is 3 here, and the y is 2 here. You see, you count up 1, 2 for the y, and 1, 2, 3 for the x, and we have a dot. Say we wanted to go to -1, 4. Well, we find -1 on our x-axis, which is back 1 here, and up 4, which is there. -1, 4. Alright, that's pretty easy to do. I want to back up a little bit. Another thing we can do is label let's see, we can label these different quadrants. What we're going to call quadrants, whoops, is you see how the two axes go together and break it up into 4 parts. Here's a part, here's a part, here's a part, here's a part. Breaks up into 4 equal parts. We number our quadrants. Son of a bitch. We number our quadrants like this. So we say how we have the first quadrant is the top right, the second quadrant is the top left, the third quadrant is the bottom left, and the fourth quadrant is the bottom right. That's a little confusing to learn at first, but later on when you get deeper in algebra you'll understand why it's like that. It actually has to do with trigonometry, which we're not going to get into, obviously. Okay, so we've got this. We can call this the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, and so on. So we'll graph a couple more points real quick. So let's say, I guess I need to make my font a little bit bigger. Let's say we want to go to 0, 4. Well, we want to find the x, where the x coordinate is 0, the y coordinate is 4. So here's where the x coordinate is 0. Whoops. And here's where the y coordinate is 4. So bam, there it is. That's really everything for the coordinate system itself. And next we're going to start looking at how to graph some lines.